Well, looky here. We have another example of media hypocrisy. And this time, it's all about Samantha Bee. Hey, everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Full Frontal host Samantha Bee apologizing today after she used according to how Fox News puts it, an extreme vulgarity to slam Ivanka Trump in her monologue Wednesday night over a photograph the first daughter shared on social media, reading from Fox News, calling Ivanka Trump a feckless, well, I'll just say the C word, a word that normally women don't like to hear. A feckless C word is what Samantha Bee had to say. The apology came a day after Bee used the slur on her TBS show, shocking viewers and critics alike. Not really shocking a lot of viewers, though. There were quite a few Democrats who were standing up for Samantha Bee, saying, "That's not a big deal. She's just a comedian," which is sort of the same line Roseanna Barr used when she sent out a tweet comparing Valerie Jarrett to, I believe she said, Muslim Brotherhood, Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ. Yeah, Roseanna Barr said that was just a joke, and she was fired within, I think, a few hours from ABC. TBS not firing Samantha Bee. Instead, TBS said, "Oh yeah, that we apologize, and it was not something that should have been said." TBS, their official apology says Samantha Bee has taken the right action in apologizing for the vile and inappropriate language she used about Ivanka Trump last night. Those words should not have been aired. It was our mistake too, and we regret it. Samantha Bee saying that I would like to sincerely apologize to Ivanka Trump and to my viewers for using an expletive on my show to describe her last night. Bee said in a statement, "It was inappropriate and inexcusable. I crossed a line, and I deeply regret it." I don't buy that for a second, by the way. Samantha Bee knew that it was shocking. Everybody knows the C word is a very shocking word to use. It's not like the F-bomb or, a lot of other curse words that you could say that, would maybe elicit some, "Oh my goodness." No. The C, it's like the nuclear bomb of curse words, okay? You don't drop it lightly, and you know exactly what the reaction is going to be after you drop it. I don't buy for a second that Samantha Bee is sorry about this. I don't buy for a second that Samantha Bee believes that she crossed a line. What this is a perfect example of is media hypocrisy. And I talked about this the other day with, when Roseanna Barr was, or the TV show Roseanne was canceled from ABC. I'm not necessarily disappointed that ABC fired Roseanne. I do think they probably went a little too far in firing Roseanne and in canceling the TV show Roseanne. But what annoyed me the most was the hypocrisy that we see from those in the media. If you are a more liberal person, someone who did not support Donald Trump, you can basically get away with anything that you want to. If you're Joy Behar on ABC, you can make fun of millions of Christians and say that it's a mental disease if you think you're talking to God or hearing from God. But if you're Roseanne, you get fired within 3 hours. If you are ABC Disney, you come out and you say that it is that you're against vile tweets, that you're against offensive tweets, but you hire Keith Olbermann, who has called Trump a racist, a bigot, and a Nazi, and you have no problem with his views being on ESPN. If you're TBS, you're saying that, oh yeah, Samantha Bee was wrong here in what she said, and she was wrong in what she said. But TBS, how would they have reacted if a Republican would have said called Michelle Obama the C word, or call Hillary Clinton the C word? I bet they wouldn't have just said, well, apology is a good enough thing. I think that person would have been fired. Samantha Bee, I'm not saying she needs to be fired. I'm not saying that that you need to lose your job because you say something about an elected official or somebody who is in the public eye, as Ivanka Trump is. I'm just saying the media needs to be fair. You need to have the same standards for Republicans as you do for Democrats, and you need to stop this hypocrisy that is out there. In my opinion, TBS would have fired Samantha Bee if she was talking about, if she was a Trump supporter and talking about Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton or Elizabeth Warren. Because Samantha Bee is a Democrat and a liberal, and she was talking about Ivanka Trump, who is also a Democrat, then it's totally fine. It's no big deal, and they hope to get past it. It's pretty pathetic of TBS and others in the media to have this hypocritical view, but it's something that all of us should recognize does exist. We should push for better, and we should realize that you got to be careful in what you say. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time, News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 AM, KFYO.